Hello, viewers. Hello, Nigerians. We give God the glory for another bright new day. Today is one of the days that I think we will continue to appreciate God in whatsoever situation or circumstances we find ourselves. Yes, we are trying to, at least as we are trying to restructure an association where each and every member of this country, each and every citizens. Today I was just watching a video where Nigerians are languishing in other prisons of the world, Libya and the rest of them. When you see them, I was watching at them, I was just amazed. Today is what? Today is 4th. And then I have done something on ground with all the agencies of the government of this federation. So sometimes when I get amazed, I get baffled, I get just disturbed when some people will just be looking at me say I'm speaking against Nigerian government. For Christ's sake, how did I talk about Nigeria against Nigerian government? No reasonable government in the whole world will listen, follow all my YouTube videos and says that this boy is talking nonsense or this boy is a useless man. This is somebody that is telling you that he have done this and this with you. This is the way forward. You have spent also and so. For example, my father, as a father, I would say my father went and spent maybe 1 billion naira. And what he has spent 1 billion naira, there is nothing to show. Nothing to show. I can't even call my junior one and say, oh, come on, my father have invested 1 billion naira here. And this is what is there. You can't see anything to hold that my father has spent 1 billion naira. Then as a son, I use 100 naira and my idea. Only 100 naira I use with my idea to bring out that which my father have wasted all the money and do. A reasonable father, will he call this son for challenging him that he doesn't know what he's doing? He would rather bring him up and say, oh, my son, so sorry. What I'm doing, I've not just done it here. I've done it all the agencies of the federal government of Nigeria. Eh? This is something, for example, look at this. This is, you can see, this is cucumber here. All the cucumber. This cucumber that I have harvested the second time now, I've gotten the cucumber of about 100,000 naira, and I bought this cucumber 7,000 naira. 7,000 naira I bought this cucumber. I didn't spend one bag of fertilizer here of 30,000 naira. I've not spent one bag of in this farm, this one and the other one. I've not spent one bag of 30,000 naira. And the cucumber, you follow in, you will still see the seed. We have in less than 2 months, because we planted this cucumber on the 4th of this is October, on the 4th of August. Is it 4th of August? That is when we planted the cucumber. And I've harvested last week. I've harvested this week in less than 2 months. 2 days to 2 months. That is a day before yesterday. We did the second harvest, and the cucumber are still there, bringing up. And then Nigerians will be crying out there that there is no food. The maize that I have cultivated here, I didn't spend 3 bags of fertilizer. That is 90,000 naira. I didn't spend it there. They cultivated that farm for me 30,000 naira. The wheat 15,000 naira. What I've harvested, 1 bag alone, have paid all that I have spent in that farm. Only 1 bag of the maize. They bought the seed and everything. All. Only 1 bag have paid all this thing. And people all around have shared the maize to them. The one that is left there. So why are we suffering in this country? People crying every day, people running out of the country. And then we are talking on the better way. You have the whole land of Nigeria have been killed by synthetic fertilizers and so many things. Where are the research agencies? So let us not distract ourselves. I know that I'm terribly angry, and I'm very, very angry. I know some few people, they say they are friends and they are well-wishers. Few will call me and say, you are speaking against government. I say, I'm not speaking against government. I'm telling the government that if they continue that way, they will keep crashing the nation. Because I bet any Nigeria. Tell me how they did about when they wanted to employ 774,000 youth in Nigeria. I was on AIT and also a political platform. I told them there, I said, what will happen? Wait and see what will happen in National Assembly. What did they do? Where is the 774,000 youth that they said they wanted to employ in Nigeria? You know the money that they voted for that process? The whole thing have wasted. I told them, I said, look, Nigerians, I will submit my proposal to government. Somebody there will carry the proposal and say, oh, he can do this, he can do this. We'll just go and carry it. It will crash the whole thing will not work. You don't know what God have said. This is what must happen through Moringa. It must happen. God told me clearly He said he bet me. That is God telling me. He said, let the whole Nigerian go to heaven and ask him what is the simple way, very simple way to solve Nigerian unemployment problem, poverty, and health challenges. What is the simple way? You will tell them he have given somebody have already shared the idea to you people in Nigeria. Just the same case of Abraham and Lazarus and the rich man. So, you know, in this life, if you can't hear who God sent to tell you, then you are wasting your time. So let me just tell you, Nigerians, we will soon be out, and then we won't be deterred. Whether they detain us, they lock us up, whatever they did, Nigerian government will not go anywhere without Moringa. I bet anybody. I throw this challenge 2010. Up to the point they told me, somebody called, a senator called in Armed Forces Radio that the soldiers to flog me and throw me out of the barrack. That why should a small boy be challenging? I told them, I said, have we solved the problem? He said, why should I mention what I have said in 2013? Why should I mention in 2016? By that 2016, during Buhari, the country went on total recession. I mean, is it recession or what do I have to call? No money, nothing, everything is just crashed, everything crashed down. I told them, are we in worst case or we are improving or we are developing? When you have simple solutions to solve your problem in a country and you keep allowing your citizens everywhere in the whole world, and Nigerian citizens are 419s, Nigerian citizens, they will call them fraudster, anywhere they call Nigeria, they will begin to monitor you as if you are the worst criminal. Even the innocent one, they begin to monitor them as if they are the worst criminal in the whole world. For what reasons? And then we have a government in this country. You are saying you are employing. Who are you employing? What are you employing them to do? You just employ them to go and be arresting people and taxing people on the way, breaking people, this thing. These are simple work. This is money coming out from the ground. Is it not money coming out from the ground? For using a simple... we want to tell Nigerians, so let us not... Any Nigerian that is waiting for Nigerian government is truly wasting his time. You will rot in. Go and look for a simple land somewhere. Get your simple money that you can get. We will give you the seed. We will give you the fertilizer. We will give you the insecticides. We will give you the herbicide, organic ones. We will provide all those things for you at a very chicken amount of money. Nowhere. Go to government agencies, give them that money, whether they will give you what I was supposed to give to you. Why should we be buying food at... Everybody is crying everywhere. Money everywhere is getting stranded. So please, let us look critically into what I am saying. I am not here challenging the government, but I'm still, even if it is challenged, I always said it, let it be taken as a challenge. That somebody have challenged you as a government. That you should just for once, I want to see that Tinubu administration progress. I want to see that at the end of his administration, Nigerians will glorify God, that thank you for bringing somebody in there. Not for him to be as, you know, from Jonathan, when the whole thing is getting worse, because I provided, during that time, look at the issue of when they say they sent Nigerians out to go and trade them on how to raise poultry meat. Within the next 40 days, the minister kept going up and down that, Nigerians will eat pork. So, the training that they have went and they come up, where are the research success? What they went out there to train and spent all the money. If you know the money that have been voted for taking Nigerians out to go and train them on raising that poultry, they would have even given that money and say, oh, Ashima Shiga Michael, even though we hate you, we don't want, because they say we should never sponsor Moringa. Sometimes people look at me when they see me shouting, they say, why are you shouting? Ask federal government of Nigeria, why did they stop importing, why did they refuse up to date to sponsor Moringa project? People should just think on this thing and ask the government, why did they stop? Why did they refuse to sponsor Moringa project? They said Africa will never be independent. Nigeria is not independent. When you can't have, your citizens cannot have a simple way, just to train them on simple thing to even raise. These are, as I've said, this one is sweet potato. This is cucumber. Sweet potato, cucumber. We see the sweet potato that will come out of this place. These are things that are supposed to give every Nigerian work. When you see the stress that Nigerians are going out, sometimes when I travel out, I look at what they are going through there. I will say, why should I go and suffer out there while I have simple way to make my money within 3-4 months? Every 3-4 months, you are planting this. You have a place. The money, the amount of money you will generate. We are doing this is not because we are doing it because we want to go into farming, really. We are doing it because of our fertilizer, Moringa organic fertilizer and Moringa product. These are projects that has been to solve Nigerian problem. These are projects that God have made it that whether Nigerian like it, this is the only way and the simple way that we can solve all these challenges and battles that we are going in. So let me not to talk too much. As the association is coming out, we are really set to make sure we make Nigeria better. I know most people also called me. They say, they said when we registered in your project and you didn't make money, we spend hundreds, tens of millions. You spend 1 million. Some will say we spend 5 millions, and we lost our money in cultivating moringa. I asked them that time, where did you pay the millions? I only give you a plot of land. You paid 5,000 naira registration. I rented a plot of land to the farmers. I gave moringa seed to the farmers. I gave organic herbicide to the farmers. I gave organic insecticides to the farmers. These are things that I went out of my way to borrow money in order to satisfy Nigerian farmers. But people went and used, I don't know what kind of, in order just to pollute or distract or maybe cause this thing to me, that they will say, when they call moringa, they will say, this man have taken Nigerian money. Who gave me the money? How much money did you give? I borrow money to give you what I gave to you. You went and spent your money, you couldn't maintain it. Like when I gave you the moringa seed, if you planted moringa, these are moringa, we are harvesting it all the time. If you planted moringa and we couldn't offtake the leaves, the seed, leave the plant there, the seed will give you more money than on my own. I was unable to buy moringa seeds at high price when so many people come up. Most of the farmers that have raised it, they're the one that made the money. So who is deceiving who? And some people will say, no, they gave them moringa millions of naira. Where are the millions of naira you gave to me? I spent my money. People will bring small things. I packaged products. I exported products out of this country to Europe, to Dubai, and the other places that I didn't get my money. Somebody will look at me and say, I'm a 419 for helping you. God will help us in this country, but I know we won't deter from the fulfilling that which God has destined us to do. So we are out there and we will do the best. This time around, as we said, the registration of the association is just like 50,000 naira. The 50,000 we are giving you cucumber. The cucumber alone, what you are investing from the cucumber is more than 100,000, 200, 300,000 naira. We are giving you tomato. As we are investing cucumber, because we are giving early one because of our moringa organic fertilizer. We are giving you cucumber, we are giving you tomato, we are giving you moringa seed for one plot, full one plot. We are giving you those moringa seeds, improved moringa seeds, moringa seeds, for you to plant. So what we are giving to you is more than what you can cultivate in one plot. And we are still giving you land. We are renting the land. If where maybe you feel where the company is renting or the association is renting the farm for you, you feel that that place is not convenient, you have your own personal plot of land. You can go and harvest, you can go and cultivate it to your personal plot of land. So that is all that we are trying to say. What we are trying to do is that we want to make sure that Nigeria, we shouldn't be looking at government, as I kept saying. Nobody should wait for Nigerian government. Government have never developed anywhere. It's the citizens' commitment and dedications that makes the government work. Sometimes when people even accuse us, or because of this project, they kept talking against me, I just look at it. I want to tell also the president, if anybody tell you that either moringa or somebody is abusing you, tell the person, what have you done in order to make this country better? Let him bring out what he have developed or what he have said. So they blackmail us in all the government agencies. And when you are talking moringa, they say useless boy. You that you are saying useless, but what have you done in that agency of the government? That the whole country, everywhere, citizens are crying everywhere. Civil service rule, you can't even guide it and do what a common and ordinary Nigerian will live better life. You don't do that. It's only to blackmail and say, oh, these people are evil, or these people are talking arrogantly. Who is talking arrogantly? We have a solution on ground, and we want to make sure that we deliver and we do that which will change this country. This country, I'm telling you, if President Tinubu, those that are talking against us, carry the video and share to Tinubu, tell him, I say, within 6 months, Allah Nigerians should be supposed to suffer. 6 months is enough to clear all this unemployment problem in Nigeria. You can't be killing citizens everywhere because of bandits and the Boko Haram and the kidnappers and the rest of it. Give them this thing first. When you provide a simple thing to them, anyone that try not say refuse by what you have given to them, they refuse to follow that. That is where you will clear them off. And that is the simple thing we are trying to say. All that we are saying is that Nigerians have a better way to become independent of their own in their country. By food sufficiency, as we kept saying, this is 100% achievable within 6 months, even at the dry season. Just let the government say, oh, let's see what can you do. The fertilizer is here. The fertilizer is what changed the whole scenario. All the negative and bad agricultural policies and programs and land and the wastage of food and what did I say? And all these problems that we're having in agriculture. Moringa organic fertilizer have cleared it and solved it. Moringa research, what we have done, I spent 16 years in doing. We have dusted it off, except because we are in a country where they don't reference that, which, as I've kept saying, one of the people, government agencies will come here and look at me. When they see what, they will say, we gave people billions of naira. Those that don't even have factory, they carry billions of naira and give to them. My own, I don't even need any free money. I've never even, God told me, he said, you are not to beg Nigerian government, you are the one to help Nigerian government. That is what God told me clearly. 2001, this is 13 years now. And that is what I'm doing. I'm helping the government. The government have never helped me, but I'm helping them. So let's see how we can help and develop this country to the glory of God. May God help us and strengthen us in Jesus' name.